What happens next on Jody and Matt's garage? Okay, we're idiots. Okay, turn it off. What were we supposed to do before we put the diesel in? I mean, what can go wrong? This wasn't gas, though.
Has this thing got Wi-Fi?
It's alive!
Okay, so in a couple of weeks, Jody and I are going to head up to somewhere outside Merritt, and we're going to do a little bit of camping, a bit of a guy's weekend, and we're going to be taking our rooftop tents on our respective trucks. The challenge is that it's getting a little bit cool overnight. Even here, like even it's beautiful sunshine today, it was about 2 degrees overnight. So up there, it's still even going to be a little bit cooler. And we came up with a brilliant idea. Jody has purchased a couple of diesel heaters for the tents. We're going to get those hooked up and tested tonight, but I need some diesel so we can run the diesel heaters. So I'm just going to grab a jerry can from Canadian Tire, fill that up so at least we've got some fuel, and we can see how effective these diesel heaters really are.
Oh, do you want to back in and
No,
get out and well, yeah.
Look how big the box is. My God.
That's what she said. We need the batteries.
All right. So hopefully in here we have 2 diesel heaters, which are going to keep us warm while we're camping. Well, that's the plan. So we're going to do this grand unboxing. Have you bought a diesel heater on, where did you get it? Alibaba? AliExpress?
Amazon.
Oh, Amazon. Okay.
You could have given me a sharp knife. These are supposed to be sharp. You know what?
What the heck? Complain.
Buy you some knives.
Irresponsible person. Oh, okay, that's who you have to contact. I'm like, what does that mean?
Do we do them both at one time, or do we do...
Let's break one first, and then
Okay.
we can get one right.
Whew, sniff test.
All right.
I want to know if the directions are as badly written as everybody says.
Step 1, add diesel. Step 2, after the machine is installed, check whether the phone is stuck. If it is stuck, it cannot be started.
All right, then.
Can you make calls with this thing?
Oh, it was your table.
The red power cord must send out the battery. After the red power line is connected, you need to check.
Sorry.
The app. Oh, I see why.
ICK?
No, it's instructions for a different model.
Self-tapping screws.
Alright.
Oh, I see. Apparently you can mount this to...
Where is the exhaust on this? Is it in the box?
Mm-hmm. Oh, they put some protection there this time. That was one of the complaints the other guy had.
Alright.
I think we're gonna need longer pipe.
That's the heating. Yeah, that's not gonna reach. Yeah, okay.
Should we just wing it? They said to add diesel. That's first step.
Yeah, but if you have to turn it upside down to attach the exhaust,
Oh, okay.
that's probably not the best
Okay.
thing to do, is it? So, I assume that goes out the back.
Nope. Nope. So, we got to figure out which one of those is the exhaust. It only fits on one. Yeah. So this is the exhaust.
Okay.
So the air, you don't want it coming out the same place as So there's a hole here for something, and whether we want to put. Oh,
This is the air intake.
Yeah.
All right.
So you want it to come out. You want it to be away from the exhaust.
Okay. Done.
I'm thinking we're probably going to want to do this. We got to bend it like this.
Okay.
Anyway, so that it can do that, and then we can have it come even more bendy, and then come it out this way.
Got it.
So like, yeah, we can take and rotate this, right?
All right.
But I was thinking I think that this is supposed to come out there, away from your exhaust. Okay, let's fire it up. Open it up and have a peek in the inside to make sure everything's where it's supposed to be.
Let's do that.
Okay. Everything looks like it's tight, which is good. Oh, these ones aren't done up. So these two are stripped, as are these ones. Well, no, it's not the screwdriver that's the issue, it's the...
Oh, it's the thread that's stripped.
Yeah. They're going to need to be self-tapping. All right. Let's see if this battery pack thing that I bought is going to work. Ooh,
Oh, we got power.
we're doing stuff. Ooh. We got LEDs over here.
P04. What's P04?
I don't know.
Does it have a warranty, Jody?
Do you have a funnel?
Oh, it's got a spout thing on it.
Okay, you're in charge. It's blue. So, I mean, I'm reporting now?
Do you want to bend my spout?
Nope. Okay, we're idiots. What were we supposed to do before we put the diesel in? We were supposed to clamp the stuff to the bottom of it. We start with this one?
It's okay. It's got a twisty thing on the top, right?
Okay. I think we'll just maybe just hold it over while we screw the things in. Let's put more in it, he says.
Yeah, why not? Well, I might as well finish this job.
This smells like gas, though. Boom!
That's what I'm thinking. Wait, did you actually get gas? I mean, it's in a red container. Is it gas? We don't know.
All right, so let's put the lid on this now. All right. I'm assuming it goes there. We're just going to set that on there for now, right? Yeah. What do we do? Click the on button now? I mean, what can go wrong? Thinking.
It's very quiet for a heater.
Well, it hasn't fired up yet.
But it's blowing air, though.
It is, yes, that's the fan. So I think it's supposed to be priming. Ooh! That's priming.
I hate it when it's like, I knew I had a battery.
Oh, it's firing up. No, it's not.
Okay, so it's got that little red, it's got a red plug icon, which means check whether ignition plug is open circuit or short circuit. Uh-oh.
Still got.
Oh no, it's dead.
I was like, that didn't do anything?
It died as soon as you plugged your box thing in.
Oh, it died as soon as I plugged it. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
We're gonna hook the generator up to it.
Do you have jumper cable?
No, we're just a wing it.
What are you gonna plug those into? I'm the crazy one with ideas, man.
The fuse icon, which means machine is overheating. Which, no, maybe that's if it's flashing.
That is a noise. Oh, it's trying. 16. It's alive! 47. 65. So we spin this around. We can point the exhaust backwards,
Yeah.
and then all the hot air will come in, and we can work on the other side of the table. Okay, okay, okay. Turn it off.
Oh! Okay.
All right.
So,
grab a 2x4.
or some, yeah.
I gotta set this right on the 2x4. There we go. No, I wanted to do that because otherwise it's gonna do that. Okay, that's quick. Let's push this down so that it.
So, heads up, the exhaust gets very hot. I wondered what that smell was.
Me too.
Oh,
Nothing to see here.
is it smoking? What's that smell? And why do I feel lightheaded? Actually, I've just had another thought, Jody.
Yeah.
So, my truck's got a plastic bed. We should probably move the wires away from these.
The hot exhaust.
I just felt the wire brush on me, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay, so we have already done one of these Amazon tent heater things, diesel heaters. So we're gonna go ahead and do the second one now, because now we know what we're doing. Here we are.
Oh, it's so much sharper. Let's do it properly this time. And
We don't want this too close to here, it's gonna melt, right? This is the diesel fuel
Yes.
line, right? What did we learn last time, Jody?
we have to prime it at least 3 times.
Yeah. So it takes about 3 starts for all the fuel and the diesel to fill the pipe and get rid of all the air bubbles. All right, so one of the concerns that Jody and I both shared was that the vent hose that comes with the heater might not be long enough, because this has got to go from the ground where the heater's going to sit up to the top of the truck where the tent's going to sit, and I don't think that's going to be long enough. So I went on Amazon and I picked up a 16-foot version, and this is what I got. Ooh, that's better. Oh, yes. Look at that. The vent tube that we picked up here is a black plastic or black vinyl covered vent, but inside we have a nice heat protective layer. We should probably test this. Okay, I have a few spare minutes, so I'm going to take the time here to hook up that new heating hose that we got for the diesel heater and just run it for a little bit and see how well it performs, make sure it doesn't overheat. And I also picked up a new battery for the trailer. So that works out really well because I can use that battery on the diesel heater to test that out. And we'll take that with us when we go camping in the tent. And when we get back, we'll throw it on the trailer and then we're good to go for camping season. Yeah, that is nice and warm. So, let's see if we can get a better. $44, all right. My biggest concern was that it get too hot for this pipe. So we'll have to see how this fares up. I think the walls of the pipe might be too thin, because I'm starting to feel dizzy and I can taste plastic. So this might not be the best pipe for the job. The plastic's melting. I'm going to turn this off. Alright, so I picked up the new aluminum tubing, or aluminium for my British chums. And this, believe it or not, is an 8-foot length when it's fully extended. So I'm hoping that this is going to be enough to go from the heater to the tent. Now, one of my problems, if you've seen our other episodes, is that I'm constantly overthinking and overanalyzing things. And as I'm going through this assembly in my head, I'm thinking, okay, well, we're going to attach this aluminum hose. It's going to get hot as well. And are we going to have excessive heat loss from the pipe? So all this stuff, I'm going to have to test it when I'm actually camping and see if it actually performs as it should. But the follow-up to this is that I have to put the heater close enough to the tent for this tube to reach. The black plastic one that I had that was testing the other day, and when I took a temperature reading of the black PVC pipe, it was hitting kind of 85, 90, 95 degrees C. And apparently when I Googled it, the melting point for PVC is about 80, 85 degrees. So when you melt PVC, it gives off hydrogen chloride, which is pretty toxic to humans, which explains why I was having some weird headaches at the time. That one was 16 feet long, so that would have been perfect. This one is obviously half the length, so I've got to figure out where I can put the heater that it's going to reach the tent. And I really don't want it that close, because if there are any diesel fumes that leak out, it could give me a pretty bad time while I'm sleeping. Okay, I've had an amazing idea. My brain was working on this all night long, and I think I know how I'm going to mount the diesel heater. So what we're going to do is we're going to bend this piece of steel, and this will allow it to hook into the existing bed rack and create a little platform. This should then hook onto the rack. This will be supported by the bed, and this should support the heater. That's the plan. And I should have taken this green tape off before I started bending. It's a little bit short. I was trying to make it rest on the edge here. I think I have a way we can fix that. Alright, I've just spared you all the banging of making the second one. So now I have 2 of these brackets. So I just need to bolt them up and make sure that they're going to hold. And you may have noticed that all the excessive banging on the vise has broken away the edge of my my little workbench here. And I know, Dad, it's only particle board. I can't expect it to stand up to the rigors of stuff I'm doing. So that's another thing I've got to fix in the summer now. There we go. So my hope is that then we can put the heater on here and the hose will run up the back to the tent. And then I'm also thinking I'll put a ratchet strap around it just to make sure it doesn't slide off. But alright, so good concept, except this is way heavier than I thought it was when I dreamt up this idea. If I put a ratchet strap on here, that should work. I think we did it. And this can then just point down, and then the battery can go in the bed, wires can come through. I think we've solved it. Alright, so version 1 of the heater is in place. It looks a little redneck, but I think the orange straps have really helped sell it. I'm pretty pleased with that for now. So we'll check it out when we go camping at the weekend. We'll field test it, see how it works, and I'm sure we'll be doing a follow-up on how I screwed up and how we need to make it better.
You said it was working.
Well, it is. It's powered on.